Matrixx and Rhodes show fans, we are back with another video. We're going to be talking about Barack Hussein Obama and Netflix. Now, Barack Obama, man, when he first ran for president, back in 2008, he wasn't really doing all of this race baiting, virtue signaling, none of that stuff, man. He said that because he was actually asked the question. He said, if I don't get elected, it won't be because I'm black. The American people are just going to say, hey, I'm not the right person. And he won election, not once, but twice. But in his second term, the man was virtue signaling. All the wokeness that we're seeing right now really started with Barack Hussein Obama. Race baiting, left and right. And he is the architect of wokeness that we actually have going on right now. The left absolutely loves them some Obama. Resident Obama has a Netflix movie that has come out. I believe he's actually one of the producers on this project. And he's catching some heat because in typical Obama fashion, he has to race bait. And in this movie, he actually put white people on blast. Now, of course, he's not acting in the movie, but still, look at this here. Obama faces backlash for films warning about white people. Now, Resident Obama is half white. He was actually raised by his white family, right? His mother, white, raised him. His black father, nowhere to be found, walked out on him. But this movie here has a warning about white people. It says here, former President Barack Obama is facing backlash on Monday over a film on which he was a consultant, which warns about white people. After concluding his presidency in 2017, Obama has written a best-selling memoir and signed a deal with Netflix to produce films and television series. The former president has also created Higher Ground, a production company co-led by his wife, Michelle Obama, in which projects were set to touch on issues of race and class, democracy, and civil rights. Yeah, because he's a socialist. So everything he touches has to be about race. Everything. The company's first production, American Factory, debuted in 2019 and centered on an abandoned General Motors plant that was reopened in Ohio by a Chinese billionaire. The film took home an Oscar for Best Documentary Feature. Did they deserve it? I have no idea. You guys know how these awards actually do work. More recently, Obama served as a consultant on Sam Esmail's latest film, Leave the World Behind, based on Rahman Alam's novel of the same name. The film, which was released on Netflix Friday, follows, I should say, on two families forced to work together amid a nationwide blackout. As the threat grows, both families must decide how best to survive the potential crisis, all while grappling with their places in the collapsing world. Now, two families, if I'm not mistaken, I believe one family is black, the other one is white. And by the way, this is Netflix's Rotten Tomato score for this movie. 75% with the critics. 75. That's not very good, when you're talking about, Obama. But the audience has flat out rejected this movie. 37%. 37% with the audience. Maybe there's a lot more race baiting than what we actually knew. Now, here's the controversy right here. Check this out. According to Vanity Fair, while writing the script, Esmail consulted Obama, hoping that his perspective would ground the story and make it more realistic. Esmail added that Obama thought the script was fairly close to how a crisis would actually pan out in the real world. Quote, he had a lot of notes about the characters and the empathy we would have for them, Esmail told the magazine. I have to say he is a big movie lover, and he wasn't just giving notes about things that were from his background. He was giving notes as a fan of the book, and he wanted to see a really good film. However, since the film's release on Netflix, some have taken to X to share their thoughts on a specific scene in the movie. The scene in question shows a black couple laying in bed as the lines, quote, I'm asking you to remember that if the world falls apart, trust should not be doled out easily to anyone, especially white people. Why am I not surprised by this? Why am I not surprised by this whatsoever? X user Libs of TikTok noted the scene while claiming the scene was demonizing towards white people. Quote, Netflix film called Leave the World Behind, produced by the Obamas, includes a scene demonizing white people. White people are the only group you're allowed and celebrated to be racist towards, and it will be put in the movies by the most influential people, Libs of TikTok wrote on X. Yeah. She's right about that. X user Matt Wallace called the clip of the scene racist, saying, quote, this racist clip from the Barack and Michelle Obama's first fiction film on Netflix called Leave the World Behind is about to go viral. Citizen Free Press, a news aggregation website, also said the scene, quote, warns about white people if the world falls apart. Now, guys, what if that was actually flipped around and it said, hey, don't trust anybody, especially black people. Black people. What would people be saying? They would be accusing Netflix or whoever was making it as being racist. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, man. This is typical Barack Hussein Obama right here. Race baiting. Boy, that's something right there. That is really something right there. That's really, really pathetic, man. Race baiting Obama cannot stop. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Matrixx and Rhodes show fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.